was driving, and, you know, I noticed that little paragraph on the side mirror. So I'm trying to read it while I'm driving. You know, I got bad eyes, so I really have to squint. Objects? In the what? Or bam! I end up running over little Timmy on a tricycle. Good news, you know, I'm not liable. I reviewed the dash cam, and it appeared little Timmy ran out on purpose, trying to upgrade that tricycle to a G-Wagon Power Wheel, and I'm not falling for it. Now my bumper is hanging and little Timmy is 8. I don't know how the hell he's gonna pay for it. Forgot that. I work for FedEx, and you know, a lot of people ask me if I'm scared of other people's dogs, and I always say no. You know, I'm a certified black belt in canine jiu-jitsu. I could put a pit bull in a chokehold in about 3 seconds. Just in all reality, I just scream no and run. But you know, in my head, that's high-level black belt shit. Cause you know, you can't run like a little sissy. You gotta have perfect form and good technique if you're gonna try to outrun a pit bull at full speed. I hate this new, scratch that. I hate that I grew up in this new technology era. Because, you know, before technology, anybody's fuck ups wasn't on camera for it to live on forever. And, you know, I had young parents when cell phones and stuff really started to become prevalent, and they took too much advantage of that. So much so that, you know, most of my childhood traumas are on Facebook for people to get a laugh out of. Like, for example, you know, as a kid, I was deathly afraid of Chucky. I had to have been like 6. I remember I was taking a shower, I heard the door open, didn't think nothing of it. But all of a sudden, a little rubber Chucky doll comes flying over the curtain. And I start freaking out. I open the curtain to run. There's my dad standing there, camera ready, and, you know, he snaps a picture. I'm glad that, you know, I didn't grow up with a phone and access to social media, but eventually when I did and I got on Facebook, sure enough, there was the picture, and, you know, this shit had like 160 likes, like 40 comments, and 1 save. I never knew who wanted to save that picture, but, you know, it finally clicked when, you know, I found my uncle on Megan's Law. I said, makes sense who would have wanted to save that picture. I need some new fucking topics. Most of my jokes are about jerking off or car crashes, so I need some new shit. No, not at the same time. But I mean, you might be right. You might be fucking right. I guess we'll wrap it up there. I'll spare everybody.
And next up is Red. Keep it going for him.
My whole life, I wanted to be a professional athlete. Up next, standing at 5'4", Playing left bench, we got Red Jackson. That's how I seen it, at least. I was the only freshman to play varsity. Wait, did anyone go to West Scranton High School in 2008, 2009? No? Great. You did? Shit. All right, well, maybe I did not play varsity. But, yeah. I did not play varsity. But one thing I did do, I participated in varsity since you played varsity or you went to school, so you know me personally. No? No? Yes. Then what the fuck you raise your hand for then, bro? Next time, just bring the lube out and go ahead and get it, dog. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, so yeah, I was the only member to play varsity, man. And damn, that really did fuck me up. Shit. I was the original Bobby Boucher before Bobby Boucher became Bobby Boucher. This is what I call high quality H2O. Y'all remember them kids that wore those jerseys always super clean that would show up to the games? The only time they got dirty was during the warm-ups? That was me. It was like, oh my God, how am I forgetting? Every time I do this, bro, I forget my jokes. Let me hold this. Okay. Yep, that was me. On the bench, undefeated. But in the game, I ain't never played, so still undefeated. I know it's, the only problem I had was my genetics. They done cheated on me, just like my ex-wife. I know what all of y'all thinking right now. Oh, because you're short and fat. You ain't never going to be able to make it pro. But I ain't always looked like this. Boy, I had a six-pack. I was built to impress. Anybody know me from my childhood? No? No? Okay, good. Yeah, I had a fucking six-pack. I was built to motherfucking impress, baby. Shit. But yeah, my own body done betrayed me. It's like I signed up for a comedy reality show with God himself, where dreams die, airing September 12th, because September 11th is already taken, streaming on Netflix. There goes that joke. Wait a minute. I lost it. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but, you know, it happens to the best of us. Airing September 12th. I was clinically diagnosed and jumped in to what is known as the Handy Crips. I know some of y'all right now, Billy, I'm going to jump you in. Don't worry about it. You might have the honor one day. But yes, it's called the Handy Crips. Most of us can't jump, so they got to roll in. But me, I had the honor to be able to stumble in. Best believe our blue flag hanging on the left side. Yeah, that's the Crip side of our license plate. You know what I mean? We tripped so much, you probably thought I was, oh shit. We tripped so much, I probably need a wheelchair. Ever one, ever two? How the hell we let Uncle Snoop get away with that shit? He just made up sound effects in every song. Shafizzle, my nizzle, the dizzle, my nizzle. But yo, you could not tell Lil Red that I was not gonna be a professional motherfucking athlete. Take my mom out of the projects out there in Skyview, them dirty-ass cockroaches projects, and give her her dream double wide. I only need about 40,000, so it wasn't going to be that much. Some sports start with a handicap. But me, no matter what sport I play now, I am the handicap. Oh, and I'm sure some of y'all are wondering, yes, sir. See, we always have it hanging on the left side. I'm sure some of y'all are wondering, what do I have? I was diagnosed with a condition called CMT. And no, I'm not talking about country music television for all you backwood hate your sister but love the fuck ill cousins friends out there. My condition's called Charcot-Marie Tooth Disorder. Actually, now that I said that shit out loud, I guess I might stick with the country music television because that sounds way better than Charcot-Marie Tooth Disorder. Could you imagine, like, this shit really does happen? People walk up to you and be like, what's your condition? I wear these things called AFOs. You ever see Forrest Gump? You know them braces that Forrest Gump was able to run out of? I can't run, so I can't like run out of mine, but mine stay on me. I wear these things called AFOs, and people walk up to you randomly and say, oh, what's wrong with you? Like I'm broken. Well, I guess I am broken, but what's wrong with you? Oh, dude, I just have a condition. What is it? CMT. Country music television? What the fuck? Like, I just walk around and my body just be like, welcome to the home of the hillbilly. Yeah, Billy, it's a man on boom round. Anyways, you know, I just wanted to come up here and show the fact that I finally got my card. Fuck a marijuana card. I got my handicap card. So when you see me parking, I want the one person to come up and be like, sir, you're not handicapped. And I can slap the shit out you and whip this out because I am as handicapped as it gets. My name is Red, yo. It's been fun just to come up here and have a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you. Wait, do you drive? No. So you give the handicap, do you just give it to people? Like, drive me around and here's my handicap card, bro. Pull up front. Wait, and then you don't give it to the people that actually drive you? All of us don't act like that. Some of us share our shit, bro. So if you ever give me a ride, please hit me up. I will give you this willingly. Out. Thank you.
Hey, next up we have John Smith.
How's everybody doing tonight? Hell yeah. All right, let's get right into it. Yes, my name is John Smith, but I'm not an OG John Smith. My mom got remarried when I was 2, so I went from a normal last name to John Smith. And, you know, for my entire life, one of my biggest fears is simply when somebody asks me my name. Like, I went to the dentist the other day, and I go up to the front desk. I'm like, hi, I'm here for an appointment. She's like, okay, name? And I just go, John. And she's like, last name? I'm like, fuck. Smith? And then usually, here comes a John Smith joke. They'd be like, what, like Pocahontas or something? And then they laugh. And then I laugh, pretending like it's the first time I've ever heard that one. And, you know, depending on the mood I'm in, depends on how I handle the situation. Like, sometimes I like to pretend like I just had, shit, I fucked that up. Hang on one second. Shit. You did, you threw me off a little bit. So I was like, oh, shit, Hang on. I just got to get my bearings here. Okay, back on track. Depending on the mood I'm in, depends on how I handle the situation. Like, sometimes I just like to go way over the top with it and just like completely ruin their bit. They'll be like, oh, at least your name isn't John Doe. And I was like, right? I fucking think about that all the time, man. And they'll just be like, oh, okay. Other times I like to just pretend like I have no idea what they're talking about whatsoever. Like, they'll be like, oh, wow, John Smith. That's like the most popular name in the world. I'll just be like, what? And they'll be like, John Smith? You know, like Pocahontas, super common name. No, I have no clue what you're talking about. You know the problem with that one, though? Oh, that's the most common name in the world. Actually, according to ChatGPT, it's the 4th most common name in the country. Not the world, just the country. The most common name is actually James Smith. Now, my full name is John James Smith. Old John Jim. But that's not what we're talking about. So you got James Smith, Then you got Robert Smith, and then Joseph Smith, and then John Smith. I guarantee that Jim, Joe, and Robbie haven't had to deal with any of this bullshit. I bet Jim doesn't even fucking know. The next time I meet someone named Jim Smith, I'm going to confront them. Be like, hey, motherfucker, you actually have the most common name in the world. And they'll just be like, okay. I'm just sick of it. Moving on. I got married recently. Hell yeah, thank you. My wife and I, we've been together now for 13 years altogether. One idea that we tossed around quite a bit in that time is whether or not we should have kids. And, you know, it's not like one of us wants kids and the other one doesn't. Sometimes she has baby fever. Sometimes it's just me. Sometimes it's both of us. But we've just never pulled the trigger on it. And we've been pressured by friends, family members, to complete random strangers. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard, like, oh, make me a grandbaby already, or like, when are you guys gonna have kids? Clock's ticking. And a lot of the time, too, the people that are saying these things to us, I want to just stop them and just be like, hey, hypothetically speaking, if I did have a kid, I wouldn't want you in a 10-mile radius of them, so just shut the fuck up. Just stop. I don't know. It's just like so hard to imagine giving up my no-kid freedom that me and my wife like currently have. Like, I just have so much more time and availability than my friends with kids do. Like, for example, my wife and I, we like to have noon margaritas before we do our weekend shopping. Now, don't judge. It's not every time, but most times. Now, if you have a kid and you're cranking down on margs before you go shopping, doesn't look too good. Come on, come with mommy. We're going to Michael's. We're doing crafts tonight. We'll go over our one friend's house sometimes, and their one kid, he's like a year old maybe. He's just like so small and cute and absolutely adorable and like very quiet for like a baby. Whenever I'm around that kid, he makes me want to have a kid like really bad. Like, I'll start daydreaming about being a dad, like, oh man, I could like teach him how to like play football, like ride bikes, like work on cars, like, I don't know, you know, like dad shit. Free labor. But that baby fever also gets ice cold. Sometimes you've had like 3 too many noon margaritas and you're walking into the Target next door. And as you're walking in, there's a guy walking out. He just looks like absolutely defeated, deflated man. He's got a rabid 4-year-old under his arms carrying him out. Kids screaming, flailing. Dad's getting kicked in the nuts, all because this kid didn't get the toy he wanted in the store. I'll just be walking in and look at my wife, just be like, fuck kids. Fuck kids. Let's go get another margarita. Maybe discuss vasectomies. Suddenly open to it. Yeah, we've been together for a long time now, and like we don't ever really like argue like ever. Like, I'm not one of those husbands that like secretly hates their spouse and like hates going home at night. Like, we will still argue, but like very rarely is it an argument that makes like any sense or is like a real argument. For example, the other night we're sitting at the house. We got something random on the TV. We're like not really paying attention, and we're just like on our phones. And she looks over at me randomly and just goes, "Would you still love me if I turned into a worm?" And I didn't even look up. I was just like, no. She's like, "What? You would leave me?" I was like, "If you just abruptly turned into a worm? like a big worm or a small? Yes, I would leave you. And she's like, I was like, wait, like, what do you want from me? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, do you even think I would notice? Like, you were just in this room, I go walking in there, I'm like, where the hell is she? Wait a second. You must be this little worm now. And I could just like put her in a little dirt cup, bring her around with me all day or something. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to take you? She's like, to a doctor to turn me back? I'm like, turn you back? This is me going to the ER. I'm like, yes, hello? I need to see a doctor immediately. They're like, sir, calm down. I don't know why they're so mean. Sir, calm down. What seems to be the problem? And I'm like, my wife, she turned into a fucking worm. I don't know what happened. Like, no one would ever believe me. And then, like, people are definitely going to come looking for you. Your mom, your dad, your friends. There's only so many times I can say you're not here. And then the police are going to come around asking questions. And you're not going to be here because you're a worm now. I would definitely get locked up. And then I would definitely like be admitted to the insane asylum because I would never stop saying it. I just be in the corner of the room just like, my wife, she's fine. She's just a worm now. But it's all right. She's all right. So my answer is yes. If you just abruptly turned into a worm, I would leave you. I'd have to live a life completely on the run, so I didn't get arrested for your disappearance. Like, we've all seen documentaries. Like, she can't even, like, accidentally fall in the tub or else I'm getting arrested. Like, I'm like, I didn't push her in the tub. I wasn't even fucking home. And they're like, guilty. Lock him up. It's always the husband or boyfriend. That's all I got. That's my time.
Next up, we have Billy Craze. Keep it going for him.
I don't like to trip over wires. So I want to first start off by saying for the first couple minutes, I thought Red was doing my set. But second of all, Red, you're really ruining my business. It's called Rent-A-Cripple. For $25 a day, you can get my placard. But I have to be with you because it's kind of like one of those situations, like if I get caught, I get in trouble. Also, if you want to actually do this, it's either cash or Cash App. But you have to mark it groceries so that we both don't get in trouble. Machi was talking about how I hate her. But dare I mention the fact that you live on the fucking second floor? Yeah, you never want me in your fucking house. Anyway, I know, I was there once. I'm gonna take this out now. This was a bit. I do in fact have one of these. I don't drive, but I guess like they just give you one if you're just like that fucked up. So yeah, I do manage to take like if for like concerts and shit, like they don't actually work. Like if you have to park in handicap parking, guess where you're parking? On gravel. I am unstable. I am not able to walk on gravel and not fall over. Also, the fact that you have AFOs and I forgot, that just proves how much I pay attention. I am so sorry, Red. I'm going to get my phone out of low power mode, and then I'm going to actually do my real shit. Okay, so I know people are like very political nowadays, and I try not to get too political. I do lean left, but that's just the way I stand. People talk a lot about capitalism and like down with capitalism, fuck capitalism. I do like lowercase letters better. That was dumb. Thanks, guys. So Oh, actually, Dom was talking about technology taking over. I'm gonna be so really like honest with you. Like, I feel like people who are really short hate technology the most because, like, hear me out. Driving wise, we have to sit on like phone books and shit. And they stopped printing phone books. So imagine how many iPhone boxes we have to sit on to drive now. It's fucking rough. I don't drive though, again, as I said. I did get a text that was like a traffic ticket text, and I was really confused because, again, like I said, I have not driven in ever. And I answered with, I definitely don't drive. God took away those privileges years ago. They did not reply. Let's see. Phone book. Okay, so I feel like today's parents are getting more soft nowadays. I feel like, because when I was a kid, like if you got hurt, it was like walk it off, right? Like walk it off, you'll be okay. By the way, that's a really fucked up thing to say to a disabled kid. Walk it off, you'll be fine. Like, you know, just one of those, I don't know. What? We talking? During my set? That's crazy. No, yeah, but you know. You're not here often, so I'll just let it happen. It's fine. What? And? All right, calm down. Yep, you're getting a little hostile. Relax. I know you're like tall as fuck. All I gotta do is take you out at the knees though, and you'll be the knees. Oh my god, I forgot. You're fucked up too. By the way, my cripple. How you doing? Yeah. Oh my god, that's what I meant to say in the first place, and I forgot. Yeah, no, that is our word. And if other people say it, they're ableist. Yeah. Also, ableist isn't a real thing. I'm gonna say it. Ableism is a thing that we made up. If you hate disabled people, you're human. You should. Fuck disabled people. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Can you imagine if I was serious? Imagine a disabled guy being like, "Yo, fuck them." Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, fuck that parking and whatnot. If there's Candace Owens, oh shit, you're not wrong. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't get political. I just lean left because I, walk funny. Anyway, that's funny though. That was really good. That was top tier humor. So I started going to the gym. I've already talked about this several times. And yes, I do have the black card from Planet Fitness. I can, in fact, say the word. I don't think that they should let me say the word. I've walked in there a couple times, and I've almost... No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? No, but I broke a record recently on the bike. I was really excited. I was like, yeah, I broke a record. And then 2 days later, I was like, damn, I broke my leg. Like, it fucking sucked. Yeah, no, biking is pretty rough. Let's see. I could just go on. I have a couple other things I wanted to say. Actually, no, I do have a couple other things I wanted to talk about. So I have some new tags I'm trying out. These are all jokes you've heard before. So as you guys know, I've mentioned before they have a Lego Titanic set. And I think that's kind of funny for a set of Legos that no matter if you build it or not, it's the same thing. It's $700, by the way. $700 for that Lego set. They also actually have a World Trade Center Lego set. That one already comes built. You gotta take it apart. Yeah. Yeah, but if you do, you gotta deny it until the end of time. I still think Bush is on the run. Anyway. Bush did 9/11. This is confirmed. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so most comedians like to make dick jokes, and I'm not really one of those comedians. But I will say, if I had to compare my dick to something, it would definitely be a doorstop. Not because it looks like one. It just makes the exact same noise when you hit it with a door. Boing. Yeah, see, the door thing doesn't really add much. I don't know. Touch it is the same concept. Worked out. I told that joke in front of my mom once. That was rough. My mom's cool. She, when I was younger, I came out looking all fucked up like I usually do. And like I was a couple weeks old and she was at the store, right? And my mom was holding me, and I'm like a couple weeks old, just trying to be happy with what I was dealt with. And the cashier at the store says, "What the fuck happened to him?" Mind you, I was a little bit more fucked up looking than I am today, but everybody else was having a good time. They were talking to me or whatever. And my mom says to the cashier, she says, "I pushed him down a flight of fucking stairs. You want to be next?" My mom is a bad bitch. No, honestly, she's defended me in more ways than I could even count. There was actually another time when I was almost, actually, I wasn't allowed to go to a public school because the principal said, "Those kids," meaning disabled kids, "don't go to our school." Needless to say, that principal got fired. My mom is a mama bear, and it's fantastic. Hell yeah. Let's see. Red, I really got thrown off. You did half my set. I don't know what. I just got excited because it came in the mail, dude. My bad. You actually, I can't believe you actually have one. That's so cool. Dude, I was so pumped, bro. Welcome to the club. Is that your first time ever having one? I just found out I was handicapped like 4 years ago. Buddy, I could have told you the day I met you. I'm not gonna lie, I did forget that you also wear AFOs. That's so sick. It's not cool, but you know, it's kind of cool. We could do that Fat Joe dance, and it'd be like normal for us. Lean back, you know, that's cool. Let's see. Yo, honestly, y'all know Fat Joe isn't fat anymore? That was random, but it's true. He's just not fat anymore. He's just Joe now. That's like, and Machi, I have a question for you since you're the only one. Actually, no, I guess Red, only half of you can answer. Machi, I have a question for you. How do you feel about Fat Joe saying the N-word? I'm sorry that you're the only one that's here that's gonna be able to answer. I'm so sorry, but I have to ask. Oh my God, Kenny's here too. I'm so sorry. Kenny, how do you? I guess only half of. No, not you, Kenny. The other Kenny. Yo, wait a minute. I don't know, man. Hi. What? That was the best slur I've ever been called. Anyway, all right. Order in the order. All right. All right, guys. All right, hear me out. How do you feel about Fat Joe saying the N-word, Machi? How do you feel about it?
Can I actually answer?
You could. I'd prefer it. That's kind of what I wanted, yeah.
No.
He shouldn't, right. Right. But see, I already made that joke. It's all right. I do end up leaning back by accident. Anyway, but yeah, Fat Joe should not be able to say the N-word. And I'm going to tweet him about this later. Because, I'm not really. Can you imagine I just went on full rant? As a white man, went on a full rant like, yo, listen, buddy. You are Slim Joseph at best. Let's see what else I want to say before I get out of here. Oh, actually, I'm going to say one joke, and then I'm going to get a little serious real quick. And that's not common for me. Okay, so yeah, my niece started saying like her letters and shit, and that's cool. She like starts to recognize this stuff, and my sister was like, "Hey, what does the word cat start with?" And she's like, "C." And then I was like, "Damn, this girl's smarter than me, right?" And then she was like, and my sister was like, "Okay, what does the word quiet start with?" And then my niece was like, "C." And I was like, I'm smarter. I got it. It's Q, guys. It's Q. Yeah, really. Yeah, so I think the only letter my niece knows is the letter C, which means that she's already a Crip. Anyway. All right. I am going to end my set there, but I do want to say a few things. First and foremost, for the comedians, if y'all want to work on your sets and stuff, this Thursday at the Bar and Company in Oliphant, if you want to get some feedback on your stuff, we're doing an open mic over there at 8 o'clock at night. You can sign up there, get some feedback on your stuff. We will all welcome the crowd, too, if you want to come watch comedy. If you all want to try comedy, too, that's fine. But, yeah, it's a workshop, so that's this Thursday. And secondly, this is a very, very touchy topic, so if I start to tear up, I apologize. So I did poetry a couple months back, I think. I don't know when it was. I don't know. I lost her. I think it was January. I did poetry back in January about how I keep losing friends. I have a disability, and it's not like terminal or anything, but a lot of us have more issues than most people. And I do have a friend currently in the hospital on a breathing tube, and I'm very scared. So if y'all could just send out good vibes, that'd be great. I'm just trying to get everybody to send out good vibes because we don't know what's going to happen. So thank you.
Next up, we have Alec James.
Well, thanks, Billy. I'm sorry to hear about your friend. My grandmother's in the hospital if we want to match the energy. I don't know. What's up? Can I say the N-word? It's a joke. I'm from the southern tip of Italy. Of course I can. Listen, it's been... Yeah, he gets it. He says it. He says it. I don't actually. He does. I had to take a week off. I had to take a week off from the spot. Last time I was here, I basically accused you all of being in a cult, and I got scared. I found out it's true, and I realized that's why I'm not maybe accepted is because I don't actually vape. You know, that's an issue. Oh, well, we're at a vape shop, so I kind of just assumed everyone here vaped, so I apologize. But I brought a friend who brought 4 with her, so just in case if anyone needs one. No, but speaking of vaping, I went for a run after work today. And, well, I just smoked cigarettes the whole time. Because vaping's for pussies. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Smoke a cigarette, huh? Feel it. I've never actually smoked a cigarette. But I did go for a run. And when I ran into the park, I'm not even kidding. These kids were in the middle of, and they were kids. They had to be 10 or 11, 12 years old. They were standing in the middle of the path, and they were all smoking vapes. It was insane. I'm like, they're 12 years old. Why are you smoking a vape? But listen, I'll take anyone's money, okay? I sold the 12-year-olds my vape that I don't have. That was a joke that I thought of while running today. Did not go well. I had a story. I was in Philly last weekend, and my buddy and I were having a conversation about, what's his name? Patrick Mahomes. And supposedly, when he was in Little League, the GM of the Chiefs, maybe, saw him and was like, yeah, that 12-year-old's got spunk. Weird. You're watching a 12-year-old. Yeah, that kid's got a future. He's got strong legs and big chest. Yeah, that's a good-looking 12-year-old. When I was playing Little League, the only person gawking over me was my neighbor, and he was on the pedophile list. That worked better in my head, too. That's what the mic's about, baby. Another story that I was talking to my buddy about, I went to Fishtown in Philadelphia once. I don't know if you've ever been to Fishtown. This is actually a true story, and I'm just going to try to tell it for the first time as if it's a joke. I'm not a confrontational person, but my friend in Philly, he's from here. He's fucking, yeah, you get a couple drinks in him, he's ready to kill somebody. I'm the opposite, right? So we were walking down in Fishtown, right next to Kensington, by the way, if you're not familiar with Kensington. You know what I'm saying? That was the train clean? No? Either way, we're walking. All of a sudden, and he's tall. This kid's like 6'4". I'm not. So I'm like, hey, buddy. And here comes another 6'5", 6'4" kid. And something with these tall guys, they think they're just like alphas. So if you see another tall guy, it becomes serious. They kind of get into this chirping match, right? And the one guy's walking in the bar, and we're walking by, and he's, yo, fuck you. And he's like, I'm going to fuck you up. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You're going to fuck him up? He's like, yeah, I'm going to come down there. I'm going to kick your ass. And then all of a sudden, my instinct just came, and I said, yeah, well, I'm going to twist your dick. Yeah, pull off your pants right now. I'm going to jerk you off. Let's just say we won that fight. 9 times out of 10, that works. That one time, you really have to do it. It's tough. It's, I'm dead. Seasonal depression time. Yeah. It's coming back, though. Sun's coming out slowly. It's getting warmer. Seasonal depression, though, it's the first time in probably 10 years that I really wasn't impacted by the winter. Then I realized it's the first time in 10 years that I'm single. Am I right, ladies? You guys make me depressed. The last 10 years I was in a relationship, so then the depression was actually my relationship, not actually the weather. Thank you, Billy. When I have to explain it, I think it's funnier. This is another joke that I literally just thought of when I was sitting there. You ever hear that on Facebook years ago, or like your friends would talk about it? It's like, dude, if someone came up with a gun and put it at your head, and they said you had to sing any song perfectly without messing up or they'll fucking kill you, what song would you pick? It'd be problematic if I only listened to NWA, you know what I mean? My favorite song's Kanye West, N-Words in Paris, so that would be, I don't say it. Don't worry. Is it bad if you think it, though? It's the word of the song. I'm really doubling down on that. I wish you guys never even mentioned. And I know I've never said it. This is all comedy. Or an attempt at it. 12-year-olds vaping. Sex with me is so amazing. It's got to be true. It's in my notes. I've been having nightmares of staying up lately. Like, the idea of staying up past midnight actually gives me anxiety. I woke up in a panic thinking that it was 3 o'clock in the morning, but it was only 10. It's the perks of getting old. Turning 30, huh? I guess that's all I really had today. How's everyone doing today? Yeah? Yeah? I want it known that these are all jokes. I know I referenced the N-word. The one was a reference to Billy, and the other one was just because if like someone picked that song and they actually had a gun to their head, that would be problematic. And everything I said today was problematic. And that's okay, though. Okay? Okay? You didn't say okay. You didn't say okay. You're scaring me. No, but seriously, on some real shit, I would never say that word. I'm going to give it up. I don't even know why I keep talking about it. It's God. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, no. I'm afraid of him, too. You and him, top two. Top two people I'm afraid of. And they're both technically here right now. God's omnipresent, brother. Let's do some crowd work, huh? Let's do some crowd work. Hey, you. What's up? See, you're wearing a jacket that says New York. You from there? Ha! He's not even from there. Me either, man. Where you from? Oh my God, that's like sick. That's my crowd work. Thanks. I'm working on it, guys. I'm really working on it. But the last thing I want to say is that I am actually a part of a fundraiser show on Saturday. Yeah, don't worry, Billy, I got you. This is a fundraiser for a kid who went to Valley View. He has lymphoma. So, we're going to try to raise some money for you. So it's $10 Saturday at Bar & Co. What time does it even start? I want to say 7:30. 7:30? I want to say, hey. It seems like you know that for a fact. So 7:30 doors, 8 o'clock show. It's the first time I'm actually going to be on a show, and I'm hosting it, so I'm looking forward to it. So if you're not doing anything, come check it out. Like I said, $10. My name is Alec James, so follow me on Instagram if you don't. Alec James III. And as always, I'm going to leave you with this.
And we have one more comedian for you. Sean Wheeler is up next.
Hey guys. Excuse my appearance. I just came from work. I'm a professional 12-year-old. I was one of the kids Alec robbed earlier. Speaking of the N-word thing, you can just switch that word out with fellas and it works perfectly. Same syllables and all. So you guys know anything about drugs? I'm not looking for any. I know I'm scratching my face. I'm sorry. Do you guys so no. This is not an assembly. Unfortunate. Well, I guess maybe. I don't know. We'll see where this joke goes. I wrote it in a trailer before I came here. So you ever heard of hard before? Did somebody else say that? Is that a callback that I didn't know? So hard, I guess, is a type of drug. People are looking for hard. I assume it just means that it's like, you can't squeeze it or whatever. It's like hard, like a rock, like crack or meth or something. As opposed to soft, which is just like gay drugs or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe gay drugs can be hard too. I don't know much about the sexuality of drugs. You weren't paying attention, obviously. Do you want me to start over? Okay. Well, anyway, this guy that I used to know back in the day, he asked me where he can get hard. And just like you, I was like, well, I know a good strip joint down the road. You can get hard as fuck there. They don't care. They won't even get mad at you. Turns out I was right, though, because he overdosed there. Because I was one of the last people that were in his phone, like, talking to him. The police called me down to identify the body, and he was bricked up, so. See what I did there? That was fun. No, his penis, that's... Careful with that rigor mortis. We were just... Anyway. He got it late. You got it pretty close there, that's all. All right. I'm just going to work on something else that I've done before, so. Is everything okay?
Yeah, you were good. Go ahead.
She's a tomato? All right. Well, I don't want to, like, brag. I'm going to talk about, like, some sex stuff or whatever. I'm not going to brag about it, though. I know what I look like. You know what I mean? I know I look like, the only time I've ever gotten laid was a real underdog story. You know what I mean? My back fucking kills. I'm sorry, guys. So, one time I had a threesome. It's a true story. But it was me and a friend of mine and his girl at the time. Not one of the cool ones that you brag about. And so, honestly, at first, I thought it was going to be like a game of chicken. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, come on upstairs with us. I'm like, I'm not going to swerve first. You guys are going to look like pussies when I'm done, huh? We're walking up the stairs, and we get into my buddy's room, and now he's, like, locking the door. I'm like, all right, you guys are taking this joke a little far. Let's see, I don't know. And then next thing you know, my dick is in her mouth. He's still setting up the floor. He's like setting up mats and shit. I felt like the captain of a pirate ship at that moment. Like, he's my first mate. You know, swabbing the poop deck or whatever. Yo ho, yeah, yo ho. Thar she blows, you know what I mean? So, I don't know if you guys know what to do. This was like my first time with more than one partner, and I finished first. What do you do then? How do you make that exit? Because now you're just watching them. You become a spectator, you know what I mean? You're now, like, I was in position 2 seconds. I just ended, and she's blowing him. I'm like, this is gonna be a slobber knocker, you know? I'm the commentator now. And what do you, honestly though, because I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, should I grab a towel? No, I'm not gonna clean it up if he's just gonna mess it up again. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So what I actually did was like, hey, thanks for having me. Like I came over for dinner or something. Thanks for having me, guys. I'm gonna just go back to drinking my beer now. And that's pretty much how that's how that went. I don't know how to end that joke, honestly. What if I just end it with like what? Did anyone get pregnant? No. But actually, what happened? You want to know what happened next? I guess. Okay, so the next day she approached me just one-on-one, and I was in my room across the hall, listening to Jethro Tull. You know Jethro Tull? And he plays the pan flute. You ever turn down pussy while listening to a guy play the pan flute? She comes over and she's asking, like, hey, you know, just giving me the hints and stuff. And I'm like, hey, like, I remember what happened last night. No, thanks. And so, yeah, way out of my league, for sure. She was much better looking than what she should have been doing then. And I'm in a Metallica t-shirt listening to Jethro Tull play the shit out of a pan flute and saying, no thank you to sex. I'll leave it there. Thanks. Come out to the Packed Open Mic on Thursday at the Bar and Company, and the show Saturday is also presented by Pack. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's hear it for our comedians tonight. And hopefully, no more references to the N-word. Jesus Christ. Right? The caucasity. It is a real thing. And it was happening on this stage. All right, next up we have TMCB.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Can you do a reverb on the microphone? Yeah, I thought
I thought the sound was really good last time. That was awesome. All right, that's oh, okay. I just gotta plug this in and I'll be good to go. Testing voice, not too damn rhythmic. Testing. All right. All right, I should be good to go. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I am Tim McGraw Cover Band. That's TMCB for short. And I'm going to try out, well, I have a new song I want to do that I'm probably going to start with just to get it out of the way, which might be a bad idea, but we'll reassess that afterwards. This is a cover of a Neil Young song, Barstool Blues. If I could hold on to just one thought for long enough to know why my mind is moving so fast and the conversation is slow. Burn off all the fog and let the sun through to the snow. Let me see your face again, or I have to go. I've seen you in the movies and in those magazines at night. I saw you on the bar stool when you held that glass so tight. And I saw you in my nightmares, but I'll see you in my dreams. And I might live 1,000 years before I know what that means. Once there was a friend of mine who died 1,000 deaths. His life was filled with parasites and countless idle threats. He trusted in a woman, and on her he made his bed. Once there was a friend of mine who died 1,000 deaths. Thank you. This next song is about Rick O'Keefe. I am Rick O'Keefe, can't you feel it, can't you taste it? Yeah, I bet I'm in your basement right now. I am Rick O'Keefe, can't you smell it, can't you taste it? Yeah, I'm moldering inside of your basement right now. I am Rick O'Keefe, I am Rick O'Keefe, I am Rick O'Keefe, and I don't know how. I am Rick O'Keefe, can't you feel it, can't you taste it? Yeah, I bet I'm in your basement right now. I am Rick O'Keefe, oh come on baby, face it. Did you really think that you could always take the bow? I am Rick O'Keefe, I am Rick O'Keefe, I am Rick O'Keefe, and I don't know how. Endless vistas of possibilities drift forever through the void. And we are the dreams of Rick O'Keefe. Thank you. Getting some feedback. I hope that's not too bad out there. Cool, cool. It's really quiet. Samantha, get a clue. Little Cindy, I don't wanna hear from you. And Joe and Jane and Paul, what's the deal? I thought I told ya, catch my heel. And all you boys and girls, you're trying to reach me on the phone. There's nothing going on, leave me alone. And all you boys and girls, you're trying to meet me on the street. How many times I gotta say it? Go ahead and get beat. Samantha, get off my case. Little Cindy, go back to St. Louis. And Joe and Jane and Paul, go ahead and get lost. That sacrificial oil didn't pay the cost. And all you boys and girls, you're trying to reach me on the phone. There's nothing going on. Leave me alone. And all you boys and girls, you're trying to meet me on the street. How many times I gotta say it, man? Go ahead and get beat. All right, thank you. I'm Tim McGraw Cover Band, TMCB. Don't look for me, thank you. What are you talking about? I don't understand.
All right, let's hear it for TMCB. And we got Benny Beetle up next. Both are proud owners, recent owners of NEPA Scene shirts, by the way. Just saying for those who might not have one.
All right, so my last name is Beetle, so I figure I should do a day of Beatles songs. Oh, shit! I'm going to start out with one I hope everyone knows. It's Don't Let Me Down. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, yeah, I never plugged my guitar in. Thanks for the call out. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Nobody ever loved me like she do me. Well, yeah, she do me. Yeah, she does. And if somebody ever really loved me like she loved me, yeah, she does. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. Don't you know it's gonna last? It's a love that lasts forever. It's a love that had no past. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. And from the first time that she really done me, oh, she done me. She done me good. I guess nobody ever really done me like she done me. She done me good. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Thank you, Billy. And everyone else, I was just thanking Billy for the compliment. Yeah. This next one, little lesser known. Hopefully it catches. It's I've Just Seen a Face. I've just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl for me. I want all the world to see we met. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way. I'd have never been aware. But as it is, I'll dream of her tonight. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling. calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight. But other girls were never quite like this. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I just see in her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl for me. I want all the world to see we met. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. All right, and then I'm gonna leave off with Revolution. You say you want a revolution, well, you know, we all wanna change the world. You tell me that it's evolution, well, you know, we all wanna change the world. But when you talk about destruction, don't you know that you can count me out? Don't you know it's gonna be alright? Know it's gonna be alright. Know it's gonna be alright. You say you got a real solution, well, you know, we don't love to see the plan. You asked me for a contribution, well, you know, even I lost my space. You better free your mind and stay. Oh, I cut to the wrong verse. I'm gonna restart that one. Say you got a real solution, well, you know, we don't love to see the plan. You asked me for a contribution, well, you know, we're all doing what we can. But if you want money for people with minds that hate, all I can tell you is, brother, you have to wait. Don't you know it's gonna be alright? Know it's gonna be alright. Know it's gonna be alright. You say you'll change the Constitution, well, you know, we all wanna change your head. You tell me it's the institution, well, you know, you better free your mind instead. But if you go carrying pictures of Chairman Mao, ain't gonna make it with anyone anyhow. Don't you know it's gonna be alright? Know it's gonna be alright. Know it's gonna be alright. Alright, 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 alright. I just want to say I hate the way Ultimate Guitar is set up because it randomly scrolls past the part I'm actively doing. This app sucks. Don't give them your money. But thank you.
All right, let's hear for Benny Beadle. And we got side 2 up next.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Get this out of the way.
I'm coming behind you here. Yeah, you need your guitar. Oh, why did I bring my phone up here? Dumbass. I don't know I brought my phone up here. I take my phone everywhere. Test, test. Just me tonight, right? Right, you're not. You're not. You can talk. You can talk. How are we doing tonight? Yes, yes. Contrary to what you might think when you saw me walking up here, I am not Billy's mother. I have an old comedy stand-up injury. I got hurt at a show one time. So my therapist says that to deal with my PTSD, I had to be in front of lots of stand-up people. So if I seem nervous, that's why, but I'm okay. That's why Alec left, because he was there when it happened, so he didn't want to be a part of it. Yeah. So we're side 2. We're going to do a couple covers for you tonight. Yeah. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything at all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sing along if you want. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just stoned? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's lack of sex that's keeping me down. I went to a whore. She said my life's a bore. So quit my whining, 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Or am I still? Thank you. I'm so glad they let us out of the home tonight to come out here. She calls me from the cold, just when I was low, feeling short of stable. All that she intends, and all she keeps inside isn't on the label. She says she's ashamed. Can't she take me for a while? Can I be a friend? We'll forget the past, but maybe I'm not able to break out the bend. We're here and now. Will we ever be again? 'Cause I have found all that shimmers in this world is sure to fade away again. She dreams a champagne dream, strawberry surprise, pink linen on white paper, lavender and cream, fields of butterflies, reality escapes her. Says that love is for fools that fall behind, somewhere in between. Never really know a killer from a savior that break out the bend. We're here and now. Will we ever be again? 'Cause I have found all that shimmers in this world is sure to fade away again. It's too far away for me to hold, too far away. It's too far away for me to hold, too far away. Away from me to hold, too far away, too far away from me to hold, too far away. It's too far away for me to hold, too far away, too far away from me to hold, too far away. Guess I'll let it go. Thank you. I found a picture of you. Will it hijack my world and to a place in the past we've been cast out of. And now we're back on the fire. We're back on the train, yeah. Back on the chain gang. Circumstance beyond our control. Phone, TV, and the news of the world. Got in the house like a pigeon from hell. Descending our eyes and descending like flies, and put us back on the train, yeah. Back on the chain gang. The powers that be, that force us to live like we do, bring me to my knees when I see what they've done to you. Well, the eyes I stand here today, knowing that deep in my heart they'll fall to ruin one day by making us part. I found a picture of you. Those were the happiest days of my life. Like a break in the battle was your part. In the wretched life of a lonely heart. Now I'm back on the train, yeah. Back on the chain gang. Thank you. Okay, we got one more for you, and this one was out even before we were born, so that's how old this one is. Yeah. You ready? When the truth is found to be lies, and all the joy within you dies, don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Thank you. We're side 2. Find us, follow us on Facebook. Have a good day, everybody. I gotta do the Billy walk off the stage.
All right, keep it going for side 2. And we got Birdie up next.
I'm surprised you didn't drop the mic down about 4 feet for me. It still smells like microphone up here, you guys. What's going on? I'm Birdie. I'm going to play a couple songs. I wrote one of them, the other one, and then not the last one. Can I plug in? Plug it in, plug it in. I wish, dude, because I'd be there with you. We'll see if my hands want to do the uke tonight. So I wrote a song a couple of days ago and played, well, I guess it was like a week and a half ago now. And it was not on this ukulele, so I'm mad about it. I still don't love this thing. This is called Revolution 2. I'm tired, not of you or me, but of everything. Expired are the thoughts in my brain. So I brace for the pain. There is no evolution without revolution. So hold on to your guns, kids. I promise there's much more to this than just money or bliss. The gauntlet that has become every day is in a state of decay. There is no evolution without revolution. So hold on to your guns, kids. To give up on ourselves at this point would make the evils rejoice. don't give up. No matter how hard we fight, we've got to stand for what's right. There is no evolution without revolution. So hold on to your guns, kids. Thank you. So yeah, that's take that however you want, but whatever you're doing, fight the good fight. That's what I got to say about that. Thanks, dude. I wanted to save it for Raven, but I just couldn't. We're gonna lighten the mood a little bit. We could even light me up. I know I'm crushing on you, been for a while now. You're sweet like cotton candy. Oops, that's the last song. Wonder if you melt inside my mouth. I could be the queen of your castle. Yeah, we could run the whole playground. And if you treat me sweetly, maybe I can let you kiss me while I'm upside down. Light me up, kinda like a pretty day in the middle of night. Light me up, set me on fire. Told my best friend about you and played her all your songs, the ones that made me groove and the ones where you went wrong. And I got a soft spot for you. I wanna know what that's about. And I'm into taking chances, so shake off all your doubts and light me up, kinda like your finest greens, if you know what I mean. Light me up, set me on fire. No, I don't need forever, just a couple days and nights. And if we fit together, a couple more if that's alright with you. Light me up, kinda like the moon in the sky or the sun on the rise. Light me up, set me on fire. Light me up, kinda like a starry night. Help me shine so bright. Light me up, set me on fire. Thanks. Yeah, you do. Sorry I didn't ask you what it was before I told him what it was. Next time we'll do that thing. That's my son. Give it up for Billy. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. We don't need to do that. That's okay. Before I forget, and shout out to Rich for the sick graphic layover last week. I have a show coming up here May 2nd. I'm going to be playing some acoustic songs. So is Free Fall. If you guys caught the show here over the weekend, you saw the full band debut all of their stuff. Well, not all of it even, but a really, really sick set at the benefit. And we're going to have some acoustic Free Fall at the show. We've got Squid Sterling, who decided to be a tinky butthole and not show up tonight. So, boo! You suck! Go Squidward! Go Squidward! Go Squidward! Yeah! Just so you know, Squid, if you're watching, the whole crowd is booing you. And then Raven, which is a new funky fresh project that Kenny and I are putting together with a couple other friends, and we'll see what happens. Also, DJ Sima and Drum Bum are going to be spinning some decks late night. We're going to have the vibe in here a little different for this show, and I can't wait. It's still going to be a Union Vapors $10 banger, $10 at the door, 8 p.m. doors. I'm not telling you what time the music starts. Get here. Bitch. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. All right. The last one, I'm going to tell a cute little story about this one. But first, stay hydrated. That's what I wanted to say, and no brain. So I play this song. It's called Day Out of Hell, Thought About You by Elephants Dancing. And I decided when I started playing music on my own that if I was going to cover songs, I wanted it to be songs that like my friends were writing and songs that I really loved so that more people would go listen to those songs. And this weekend at the Scranton Punk Collective's punk rock flea market, somebody stopped me out of the middle of nowhere. One of the people at the vendor's tables goes, "Hey, you!" And anybody in this room knows that could be like opening a can of worms to any sort of portal. And I was like, yeah, me, okay? And so she's like, "I recognize you from Open Mic at the Union Vapors thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, NEPA Scene does it every week." And she's like, "Yeah, I don't think you'll remember me. I was kind of in the back, but I heard you play that Elephants Dancing song, and I really liked it. So I went home, and I looked them up, and I can't stop listening to them." And I was like, ah! So I'm going to play that song, and I hope you guys like it. And if you like it, go home and listen to them. They're easy to find. It's called Elephants, like the animal, and Dancing, like... Not rehearsed. That was not part of my practice. Yeah, we got that reverb as punishment. Oh, also, I'm very excited to say that in the next week or so, there's going to be some NEPA Scene Open Mic bingo cards floating around. I took the liberty of using code NEPA Scene at Center City Print to save 10% off. They're going to print out some bingo cards. And it's going to be a hilariously good time, so y'all can come grab one from me if you see me at the events. Thank you. I thought they were kind of funny, too. I'm going to shut up and play the song. Reverb as punishment is definitely on one of the cards, so... Shout out Summer. Verb me up, dog. Yeah. I was having the day out of hell, thinking all I do will fail. Anxiety is a cell and my mind is a jail. Was it all for nothing? Will I stand for something? I don't want to miss my chance. Feeling the stress of a rat race contest. I know I'll never be the best. I was at war in my head, but I won in the end. I thought about you. I thought about you. I thought about you. I thought about you. Sometimes I feel like my head is a cloud. My identity is searching for a way out. Over and over again, the wheels turn, digging me deeper and deeper till it all burns. I just try to take it one step at a time. It works and it doesn't, depends on the night. Sometimes I can't sleep, sometimes that's all I do. Gears always turning, like what can I do? I'm just wasting time, feeling down on myself. Pick up your heads, we'll go take it ourselves. Born from the struggle, we know how to
survive, but surviving's a day job. What we do is thrive. And I thought about you. I thought about you. I thought about you. I was at war with my head, but I won in the end.
Thanks, guys. I'm Birdie. I love you. Thank you, Rich and NEPA Scene. Thank you, Summer, for making us sound awesome. Thank you, Ken and the shop here at Union Vapors. And thank you, Kenny, for coming out tonight. Thank you, Billy, for entertaining us. You guys rocked, too. Beta's up next, right? All right, Machi first. I thought we were saving the best for last, my girl. I'm so sorry. Help. Help, bye. I'm a bad friend.
But you waited to unplug, so you're a good musician.
I'll take it.
Also, it's quite obvious with these bingo cards, don't say bingo in the middle of an act.
I mean, if the door chime can do it.
Say bingo during an act. Come on, man.
Especially if it's during your set,
Yeah, Billy really loves when you talk during his set. Yeah, and you should definitely make jokes too. Like while he's trying to make jokes. Yeah, loves it. All right, Machi's up next.
Hello. Hi, I know you too. That was an accent? I am sorry about that. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna sing my own song first, and then, oh. And then, I'll attempt other songs. That being said, I'm gonna try my own. I'm gonna try doing the beat on my own, because I love y'all, but y'all, yeah, it was, as my mother says in her accent, you really tried. You people really tried. And that means you did the best that you can. And yeah, I don't, I don't want to. You know, or who can keep a beat? No. Joey just went to the bathroom. It's okay. They won't hesitate.
Let's give me tempo.
No.
Oh, you want me back there?
Yeah.
The kick drum? Okay.
Yeah.
What speed we on?
Okay, good. 5, 6. This song is called Properly. 5, 6, 5. It's not easy to love me. Why? 'Cause I don't really like myself. When no one showed you how, can you give what you don't know? But I tried and I loved and I did the best I could, but still got burnt, and yet I still got the vice to say, one day someone will love me. Dan, get the fuck off the stage. No, it's okay. Joey. Get on. Everyone's kicking. You all kill me. That's. All right. This song is called Properly. It's not easy to love me. Why? 'Cause I don't really like myself. When no one showed you how, can you give what you don't know? But I tried and I loved and I did the best I could, but still got burnt, and yet I still got the vice to say, one day someone will love me. But today I cried because you lied. That's alright, I survived. Let those tears break down every word of doubt. Let the pain release what you put in me. I'll learn to love me properly. You loved me once, then you fucked me up. But I threw myself to help you, since I loved you more than I loved myself. You took that assist and you gave it a kick. In truth, you didn't deserve it. You really didn't deserve shit. Should have put that life into me. Should have loved myself the way I loved you, but no more. No more. Yeah, I learned that lesson hard. Someday I will find love again. But when will I stop feeling bad that I cried and you lied and you made me so fucking mad? But that's alright, because I survived. Let those tears break down every word of doubt. Let the pain release what you put in me. Yeah, I'll learn to love me. I'll learn to love me. Yeah, I'll learn to love me properly. Still I lie, still I cry to release the pain you put inside. I'll learn to love me, learn to love me properly. Thank you. Thank you, Beta. It's almost like you're a drummer. Anyway, I'm gonna put this shit down. Why did we? And then And then we trusted you, Robin. We trusted you. And then we trusted you. It's all right. 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 We're not gonna talk about it. We just gonna clown you later. Anyway, the next song I'm gonna sing is "Lay Me Down" by Sam Smith. I believe that one day I will be where I was, right there, right next to you. And then the days just seem so dark, the moon, the stars, and nothing without you. Your touch, your skin. Where do I begin? No words can explain the way I'm missing you. Can deny this emptiness, can hold in my inside. These tears, they tell their own story. Told me not to cry when you were gone. But the feeling's overwhelming, it's much too strong. Can I lay by your side next to you? And make sure you're alright. I'll take care of you. And don't want to be here if I can be with you tonight. I'm reaching out to you. Can you hear my call? This hurt that I've been through, I'm missing you like crazy. Told me not to cry when you were gone. But the feeling's overwhelming, it's much too strong. Can I lay by your side next to you? And make sure you're alright. Take care of you. I don't want to be here if I can't be with you tonight. Lay me down tonight. Lay me by your side. Whoa. No, I never sang that song before live. That was crazy. Anyway, last song, Will We Say No? I've been missing the moon, sleeping under it all. Days go, night quickly falls, but I'm no longer with you. And if I go backwards, it's gonna retract what nothing good's coming that way. I'ma keep moving, forget all that bruising. Something good's coming for me. Don't know why I waited so long. How could I have gotten it so wrong? You held me in the weight of your arms when all I had to do was say no. Backwards is gonna retract what nothing good's coming that way. Wheels finally turning, my heart is burning. Something good's coming for me. Don't know why I waited so long. How could I have gotten it so wrong? You held me in the weight of your arms when all I had to do say no. Ooh, say no when all that you gave me was never enough. Ooh, say no, and all that you did, it was never for love. And I don't know why I waited so long. How could I have gotten it so wrong? You held me in the weight of my arms when all I had to do was say no. Ooh, say no. Don't know why I waited so long. Billy, I hate you. And that's my time, but I'm not done yet. I have a show April 1st at the Burt Norton, which is also my freaking birthday. I turned 28. If you're not there, you're a square and you're a bitch, and you don't love me enough. And yeah, you're a bitch and you don't love me enough. You're gonna die. You're the only one that's okay. You're the only one that's. You're a bitch and you're a bitch. You're the only one that's allowed. Anyway, and then I have another show April 24th. I'm booked, and that's wonderful. I'm booked and busy, baby. Check me out at the back, House of Mod, with Stronghold Studios. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Ken, and all that jazz. My name is Machi, and bye.
All right, next up we have Beta.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Originally, I signed up for music, and I was going to stick to that. And then as I was sitting here, things were happening, and I started writing things down, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Impromptu comedy set. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm the last up before Ken, right? All right, so this will be a nice round around. You know, I don't know what that means. I just said it. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, no, I was here. If you were here for all the sets, or you've been tuned into the live stream for all the sets, this is gonna make some more sense to you. If not, watch back, leave some likes, leave some comments, share it. Support NEPA Scene, and Union Vapors are doing fucking great things for the local artists. But earlier we had Red here. He was up here on stage, and he mentioned, he was like, "Oh, did anyone go to high school in this year?" And I was like, "I did." And then he like yelled at me. And like, why ask if you didn't want to get? I mean, make up a different school, you know? I don't know. I don't really know where I was going with that one. That's really all I had there. But shortly after Red, we had Billy on stage. And I know Billy mentioned leaning left, due to his walk. But then he mentioned God, but then referred to God as they. And I think the only person I've ever heard question God's gender was Ariana Grande. So he might actually be leaning left. I don't know. There's been some awesome things happening in the area lately. Ken, I fully support your endeavors to become a Ruxpin doll. And Rich, I fully support your endeavors to becoming Rusty Venture from the Venture Bros. But one thing that I did notice during Billy's set, he called Red my cripple, and that's a hard L, Billy. It's my crippa, all right? After the night we've had, you should stay away from hard letters. But I do have a joke, because Billy's always done this really great joke about, the chicken crossing the road thing, and I'm blocking here, and I love that joke. So I have another one that I suggested to him. He didn't take it, so I'm going to take it. But you guys know why chickens only make one sound? Because they can't think outside of the box. Yeah. And we had Alec James was up here before, too. He did a set. I think the most memorable part of his set was when he mentioned Kensington, and he was like, because that was my bathroom at one point. Not everybody gets that one. But the other day, Arlene was hanging out at my house, and she was like, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick." And I was like, "Come back soon." And she's like, "What, you think I'm just gonna go into the bathroom? You're never gonna see me again?" I was like, "There's a sister joke there, but I think it fell on the floor." Yeah. We had Sean Wheeler here too tonight. Honestly, tonight I loved Sean's set. It's one of my favorite sets I've seen from Sean. Seriously, a fucking shout out to that man. But he did mention that he knows what he looks like, but he didn't mention Bobby Hill, so I don't think he knows what he looks like. Yeah. Me too. I'm going to tell him to watch back in the live stream. But TMCB was here. Yeah, and all I know from that is hashtag fuck Samantha. I don't know who the fuck Samantha is, but she fucking hurt him. And I don't want to circle back too hard, but we did have a lot of references to the N-word today. It was pretty intense. Side 2 didn't mention the N-word at all, but they did sing Back on the Chain Gang, so that's kind of close enough. Machi, you had a great set too. I really loved your set tonight. Touched my fucking heart. I love your voice. I want you to know that. But I was a little disappointed because of all people, you could have been the one to say it and break the tension for Rich. He's got the complexion of an iPhone flashlight, and he's had to host this shit the entire fucking night. The least you could have done was fucking say it once for him, all right? Help a Nilla wafer out, okay? Help a Nilla wafer out. Oh, shit. Yo, Birdie, you were up too. I love you, Birdie. I love your fucking voice too. You know that. And especially Light Me Up. That's one of my favorite songs you do. But I can't tell if it's a love song or confession for how high you got before you got here. Also, a huge shout out to Birdie for being the funniest part of Billy's set tonight. But in the end, we're getting close to the end of the night. A huge thank you to Union Vapors and Ken, NEPA Scene and Rich. You guys do some amazing fucking things. NEPA Scene for the local musicians means a foot in the door for a place that you never thought you'd be until you get there, and then you realize this is possible. For me, NEPA means never performing anywhere else, but that's why I love it here so much. That's why I'm at that point. Open mics is my thing. I come here, I let out my fucking heart. You guys love it. I love it. Thank you so fucking much for doing this. Thank you for coming out and making this a thing. This really is my therapy when I can make it out and do this. So shout out to all the artists and fucking love you guys. My name's Joey.
Man, who knew Bluey would get so raunchy? Jesus. Shit. Although, I guess we should have assumed that, blue comedy, No, I'm just going to go and roast all the comedians and leave. Oh, yeah, we're going hard. All right, and to close us out tonight, we have Ken Unstuck, everybody.
Don't fuck it up. I got nothing to fuck up. So, guys, tonight I don't have anything for y'all. I want to thank everyone for coming on out. It's always a good time. Well, what I do have is the list of events that are coming up.
No, okay. So, like I said, save some pussy for the rest of us. And you guys a neck tattoo. Isn't that to perform poetry?
It's one or the other, man. Shout out to Corey Pogue at Legacy Tattooing for the awesome tattoo stuff. Love you. What's that? Yeah, makes me look cool. So the events. Real quick, I do want to talk about the Free Fall show that was this past weekend. Yeah? What's going on? She's not doing anything. She's just sitting there. Okay, so if you're watching the stream right now, everyone's watching our sound tech eat a tangerine. Is that's not what she was doing, is it? That's like no. So we had Free Fall here this weekend as part of a benefit, and that was their first full band performance, and it was fucking awesome. So I know he just stepped out, but when I first met Kenny, Yeah, we were talking about Moral Code, and if you didn't know, Moral Code's last ever performance was here in this shop, and there was something that was just really awesome about having Freefall do their first performance again here at this shop. Just a return to that kind of energy. It's a new beginning. It's really exciting. It's always cool to see new acts with a lot of promise pop up in the local music scene. So thank you to everyone who came out to that show to support that really awesome cause, and for having a great night with us. This Saturday, we've got Loud as Hell bring in A Constant Murder, Human and the Invisible Band, and Chiseled Lilies. Oh, and Wipes. And then Thursday, April 9th, Swink Booking presents, Swink is they're bringing in SSX, I think from one of the middle states, Missouri, along with Broken Alibi and a third band, who they will please let me know about as soon as possible so I can let you guys know about it. Then April 10th, some exciting stuff starts to happen. We have our first Jump the Gap show. So what do we got? Let's see. I've got a different lineup than I have on the flyer. It looks like Extrenalin, the Dallas, that's either a V or a 5. My apologies. The Serpent Underneath, Gravemaker, and Doc Noose? Doc Noose, it would be. Hey, look, man. None of these are words. So yeah, that's that. April 11th, Ray's Diaper Party Show, which I believe is going to be invitation only. I have no idea what ridiculous lineup he's going to get for that. April 18th, another Jump the Gap show. That's going to be Tim the Truth, Crybaby Cult, and Husk. So Crybaby Cult making their return. Excited to have Tim the Truth for the first time. Excited to have Husk for the first time. Random middle of the week show. But it's going to be a real ripper. Wednesday, April 22nd. Taillight Rebellion, Matt Pless, Churches and Trains, and Apollo Putnam. That show was, I helped. I had a big hand in putting that one together because I'm a huge fan of sad, angry folk punk music. And if that's what you like, then you should come on out for an awesome night of music. Thursday, April 23rd, we have Fun, No Takebacks in Delaware Ave, brought to you by Loud as Hell. What day is that? Thursday, April 23rd. Fuck yeah. April 25th, we have Salem Moon, Fiendstar, Raw Honey, and French Kiss here at the shop. We do have a workshop on the 26th on Masking a Legend, a Bigfoot mixed media workshop. If you were here for our last mixed media workshop, you already know how much fun that's going to be. And because I'm just going to keep on mentioning it, it's technically not April, but May 2nd, Killer Buns, birthday banger. We've got Raven, Squid Sterling. Let's just real quick again, one more time. Just boo Squid Sterling. This guy's dead. Yeah, why, Squid? Squid, what did we do to you? Was he here for Freefall the first time? No. What a piece of shit. So whoever's wrestling Squid next, just do me a favor, just chair to the back of the head for the Union Vapor family. But yeah, this will be Raven, Squid Sterling, Freefall, and Birdie with Late Night Decks by DJ Sema and Drum Bum. We're going to have a lot of fun. Celebrate one of our beloved friends and musicians in the community. Anyway, that's all the shit that we've got going on. If you haven't already, join our damn cult. I've been harassing the IRS about this on a weekly basis. So currently we are waiting for 501c3 status, and for the IRS to admit that they can't, in good faith, tell us that we are not a religion, if all those other ones are too. But yeah, we're creating a nonprofit to highlight local art, entertainment, do fundraisers, all that sorts of stuff on the up and up, and you know, to be fun and weird with it. So please invite your friends to join our crazy ass cult, and troll the local comedians about it. Without further ado, hard.
Thank you. I guess. I don't know what the fuck you say to that. All right. Let me get through my usual spiel. This is the NEPA Scene Open Mic. We're here every Monday. Sign-ups, if you'd like to perform, are 8 to 9:30. We start at 9 and run till about midnight, 12:30 or wherever. So thanks so much for hanging out late and supporting local talent. Thank you to everybody who brought their talent to the stage tonight. We greatly appreciate it, and we do not take it for granted. Thank you to Union Vapors for making this whole thing possible. And thank you to Summer for handling the sound tonight. Thank you to Billy for providing the chips, because I had a few myself, so thank you. Appreciate that. And, if you want to support NEPA Scene, a couple people bought shirts tonight, which was really cool. I'd like to get rid of a few more so that I can order our new design. We have a new design coming out this year, so we get a couple more bucks set aside. That'll be coming out pretty soon, but it'll be a really cool one. I have one set for kind of the spring, summer, and then one for set for the fall that's going to be even more limited and possibly glow in the dark. So that'll be cool too. But yeah, there'll be a general NEPA Scene one, and then the one for the fall will be more of a metal type design. So if you like metal, or if you think it's funny, either way, it should be a good one. So thanks so much for coming out, and buy some merch if you want, throw a donation in the donation jar if you'd like, and tune in this Thursday for the NEPA Scene podcast. Usually we do Wednesdays, but this week it's a Thursday. Do some scheduling stuff. We have cowgirl pills. I know you've seen a one half of Cowgirl Pills here at the open mic a few times. Well, we're going to have both halves at the open mic, and possibly a third guest. We haven't heard back from him yet if he's available or whatever, but we're going to be talking about DJs and DJing in the area and stuff like that. So if that's a subject that you're interested in, or if you like any of the stuff that Cowgirl Pills does, because he also does some acoustic stuff, so we'll be talking about that as well. But we'll be covering the gamut. It'll be a lot of fun. And the good thing about the podcast is you can join the conversation. So from 7 to about 8:30, while we're doing the interview, you can leave your questions and comments down below, which we encourage you to do. And then that we'll address them later on in the conversation. So if you have something you want to talk about with them and something you want to ask them about DJing or anything like that, you can do that. And then we'll relay that question to them and answer in real time. So that's a lot of fun. You should tune into that. Summer helps with the sound and the cameras and all that kind of stuff. The ones and twos, as they say. And so you should definitely tune in and support the podcast, because the more views we get on those things, the more we do. So, if you want somebody who should be on the podcast, or you want to be on one yourself, definitely share those. Definitely let people know, like them, share them, all that good stuff. It helps us continue to do what we do. And so thanks again. Also, you can share the streams and stuff from the open mics. That helps a lot too. Like those, share those, comment, all that good stuff, algorithm stuff. And thanks so much for coming out. I don't know if is there something else I need to address? Is it good? Oh, yeah. No. Thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you tomorrow night at the V Spot. We have the open mic there as well. Sign-ups there are 6 to 8. We start at 7:30 and then run till about midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock there as well. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And please tune in Thursday. And have a good night, everybody.